This is Jimi Hendrix, and this is episode 44. Never give up. On Empower Your Pattern. Do you know that there are success patterns that help you receive more? To help you receive a better and extraordinary life? Well, I'm Jimi Hendrix. I am a motivational speaker. I am a Success and Thrive coach. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I want to help you discover these success patterns. Let's go. You know, Les Brown says one thing that makes sense. The only limitations set upon your life are the ones that you make. Now you think about that. Okay? I want you to come in here into my writer's man cave and have a little huddle here with me, your coach Jimmy. Now, here's something you need to know. I know with COVID, we've all been struggling. We've all felt like just giving up at times. There was a time last week when I was so depressed that I felt like giving up podcasting. But then something deep inside of me told me, Jimmy, you owe it to your audience to keep giving them the success patterns in life, to help them empower themselves. Because you see, and I agree with Thomas Allen on this, you can't expect a government entity or really any one of your friends, any one person, to validate you or empower you. You have to be able to empower yourself. Okay? I remember when I was a kid, and I didn't have that very many friends to hang out with. I kind of discovered my own heroes in my own type of world. At first, at age 12, it was King Arthur, the Knights of the Round Table. Then, at age 13, 14, it was John F. Kennedy. It still is to this day. But I've had to realize I've had to find the hero in me. Now, I'm going to say this, and it has a lot of bearing in me being a Christian in many ways too, and so I hope that those of you who are not don't mind when I say this. I feel like you need the Lord to validate you as well too. Okay? You need Him to validate you. Because no human being on this earth can do it for you. Okay? Other human beings are going to let you down. And you're even going to let yourself down. But Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ will never let you down. Here's the thing. I know we have a lot of things going on right now. We got a lot of economic uncertainty. Things just haven't been the same since they were before 2020. And really, things haven't been the same for me since 2018. In a good way and in a bad way. So why not just turn it around? You know, because I know it's hard. I know some of you're probably sitting there right now. You don't think that you have anybody that believes in you, that will follow you on your journey. Let me tell you something. Even if you don't have anybody to follow you on your journey, as your coach here, I want to tell you, don't give up. Okay, please, don't give up. You have so much potential. You know, as Les Brown says, and I agree with Les Brown, you have greatness inside of you. You have greatness inside of you. You think about how important that is. And something Thomas Allen said also is, it's better to be proactive in the present than to be a prisoner of the past. And then, I don't know what it was, but this past week, something in me snapped. So I realized, okay, I can't be a prisoner of the past no more. I can't be a prisoner of the past no more. Okay, so my marriage ended in divorce. That hurt, no doubt. And for years, I was living with regret and guilt about what happened. But no matter what was going on, what people thought about the marriage, I never can bring myself to hate my ex-wife. You're going to hear a little bit more about what happened in that marriage. Maybe in a little less blunt way in the next season, which begins July 1st. But I want you guys to know something, okay? I want you to know something. I know some of you probably feel like giving up. You don't feel like that you have somebody rowing with you. But listen to me. As your Success and Thrive coach, let me tell you something. You are not rowing alone. And I don't mean to come across as a preacher. This is just my opinion and my faith. Earlier this week, I felt like I was rowing alone. That there was nothing anything or anyone could do about that. And then, I think it was finally Wednesday morning, Heavenly Father came to me and He said, what on earth makes you think that you're rowing alone? You need companions? You ask me. If you need something, you ask me. That's what I'm here for. And so that helps me. Do you feel like giving up? I'm serious. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get into the capacity to go beyond your limitations that you've set and step into your greatness. Okay? Step into your greatness. In many ways, you have to get out of your comfort zone. This is something I'm having to learn. The success patterns, it's an ongoing learning experience. It's not some linear pattern. The success patterns are a tapestry. Okay? They are a tapestry. And because they are a tapestry, it's in your power to learn it. It's in your power to gain strength. I'll tell you something right here and right now. My life growing up wasn't perfect. The school district and several other experts have labeled me non-educatable, mentally retarded. It was obvious to them that I had some kind of communicative disorders. And some thought that maybe I couldn't have a normal education. My mother had learned to be proactive at an early age to seek the resources so that I could get the education that she felt like I deserved. Because I'll tell you something. Back in the 70s and some parts of the 80s, the public schools and school districts often put labels and stuff on blind people. And I lived with those labels until at some point in 6th grade. And my mom and my 6th grade teacher coached me out of those labels of being slow learner. There was one label I had to live with for years until I got ready to start college. And the label was midget. And I was at the Chris Cole Rehabilitation Center in Austin, and they sent me to a specialist. And they knew that I'd been labeled that in school. I mean, not that he knew me personally, but he knew people that had suffered from my disorder since birth. And he said, well, let's do something about that. And he, along with a team of other doctors over the years, did do something about that. And I remember when my mother packed me up to go off to college my junior year at Texas Tech. I was all skinny, almost high-pitched voice and everything. And then I come back about a month and a half later, and she takes one look at me and she says, "What has been done to my son?" But I loved it because it washed off that label, midget. And with those labels from childhood being washed off, let me tell you something. I made it through college. So if I can make it through college, I can make it to be an accredited motivational speaker. And make the most for people. I'm thinking that my specialties, in addition to talking about human potential, leadership, and entrepreneurship, is probably going to be about mental health. Because I think people with mental illness get labeled, unfortunately. And it's up to us to be proactive in teaching the truth. Okay? And so, no doubt you've heard what I've had to say. Please do not sink into the depths of despair. Okay? Listen to me. Please do not sink into the depth of despair, because you can do so much. You can have so much. You can have more. You can have a better and extraordinary life. That's what I come here podcasting to you for. To lift you guys up. You know? And in the process, ironically, when I'm at my lowest, it tends to help lift me up as well. And so I hope you find this helpful. I hope that you've enjoyed listening to Empower Your Pattern. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of the Empower Your Pattern community. If you want to reach me for coaching, you can find the contact information on my website, AMJamesHendrick.wordpress.com. Get a hold of contact information there, and I will take care of you. Do what others don't, so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't, so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, and pursue happiness. God bless you.